Oh, we're live. Hello, everybody that's joining us. It's your girl, MCNadzzz. Welcome back to The Zone, Season 3. We are here. I'm so happy to be here. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTubes. We're on everything. And we are live, and I'm so happy. I first want to big up our sponsors. As you see at the bottom here, we got DJ Simply Smooth, the Rhythm Stream, Maverick Customs, and of course, Mr. Roots of Wiz Records, sponsoring Season 3. Now, if you haven't noticed, Season 3 is looking a little pink this month. And let me tell you why it's looking so. We know the month of March, we celebrating the ladies. Now in the UK and US and Australia, it is the month of women all month long. Here in Canada, we had a day, but you know what? Planet Soca said, "Bun that. We doing ladies all month." So all month, I am interviewing the women, just like I promised in the past 2 seasons. Because you know what? MCNadzzz was just getting fed up at interviewing, man, you see? So I'm so excited to be here today. We have such a beautiful artist that we are interviewing. Some of you know her and some of you don't, but today you're going to learn today. She's a beautiful Bayesian artist. She's a rising star in the soca scene. She's got a beautiful smile. She's just an enthusiastic entertainer. She's vivacious. She's all these adjectives. And right now I'm going to add to the stream my friend, my new friend, of course, Bayesian artist. Faith Callender, give her a big round of applause.
Woo! Hello.
We there. How are you,
yes.
darling?
I am great. How are you?
I am good. I'm so happy to see your face. You know, it's always cool when, you know, I see artists on social media, but then when I get to talk to y'all and I just get to feel that energy, it's just something on a next level. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I got to big up Paul Paris Agency. I want to big up Fire B, Just D, your whole crew, because when I interviewed Paul last season, we were chatting. And I said to him, I want to talk to you. And I said to him, I want to make sure that when we start season 3, we started off with you. I kept my promise. And we're going to keep it going. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's an absolute pleasure to be here for sure. I watched that interview as well, so I was already excited to be here with you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you for supporting us, and of course, all the people that are live, whether on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, make sure you follow Planet Soca, because, like I said, this is just the beginning of what we're doing. We've got more great artists to interview and more great stuff coming. So, Faith, you ready for me?
I'm ready.
So let me start tonight. I want to tell people, I think I know where you are. You're probably home, but where are you in the world right now?
I am in the beautiful island of Barbados. That is my home. So yeah.
I love it. And family, everybody's been keeping well and keeping safe during this pandemic.
Yeah, we've all been blessed and safe in this time. So really grateful for that.
And I love it because I know Canada's a little different right now. We're still dealing with a lot of the pandemic. Some things are closed. Are you guys in Barbados completely open?
Well, we were. There was a point where we could, go back to parties. I had a party, all kind of stuff. But then we had some spikes in cases, and then we were on complete lockdown. So it's only as of recent, like I think from the 15th of this month, we're gonna be able to go back outside a little bit more and have a little less restrictions. So it's starting to clear back up now.
Starting to slowly clear. You know, that's the same thing happening in Canada too. So I totally get it. we're in an unstable time, but you know what? I think now that we've just passed the year mark, I think we're adapting, so it'll be good. And we're going to get into
Right.
some of that with your career and how, as an artist, that's affected you. But for
Right.
people who don't know you, let's start off with, if someone were to ask you, who is Faith Callender? What would you say your response would be to somebody as the artist? Like if they say, who is this artist? What would your response, or what would your ideal response be to somebody?
Who is Faith Callender as an artist? Because I think Faith Callender has so many different personalities.
Right.
But as the artist, I would say she is the girl that represents for the women. Who is bold in her dressing, who's bold in her lyrics, full of energy, full of passion, and she's definitely gonna bring you that energy on stage. So that's that's Faith Callender, the artist, right there.
I love it. And how old were you when you started your musical journey?
I was how old?
Or how
That
young, I should
was
say, how young
how
was
young?
you?
I think I was about 19, 20.
Oh wow, that's
19,
lovely.
20
And
years
you're not
old.
still
Yeah.
20? Where you age and go? Good
um,
genes. Knock on wood. Like they say, knock on wood, good
yeah,
genes.
knock on wood.
1920. What were you doing at that age? Like when you were trying to like break into the scene, what kind of things were you into first?
Well, I studied accounting and finance at the university, so I was there doing my studies, and it was like my second year at the university where I got that bug. Like, I don't want to be doing this anymore. I want to be an artist, and I started to do little stuff like perform at school pageants and any little show I got, but I still continue my studies, got my degree and everything, and then from there it was just full stream music ahead from there.
I love that. And I mean, with you having your degree, do you think later on sometimes like you'll either pursue that accounting or finance, or maybe you'll marry it into what you're doing, or maybe you already have?
I will say that I kind of already have, because as an artist, as a business, there's that business side of it. Making sure
Yeah.
that accounts are right, money's coming in, money's going out, managing money, all that kind of stuff, and adding a digital entrepreneur to my title as well. That kind of helps with that as well. I see economics coming out, all of that. So I would
Yeah.
definitely say it has, played a part in my education, and it's always going to be a part of me.
And you know what? That's a smart thing too, because I know, like, you always hear horror stories. Any artist in any music industry where it's like they have somebody helping them take care of that stuff because they're not very good at it, and then you
Right.
see like they're getting robbed. So it's really good to see another artist, but like even a female. Like I said, we're focused on the females this month. Just empowering yourself to be well versed
Yeah.
financially, because I think that's a really key thing that artists sometimes forget to do. But I think as we're getting into this, we're getting deeper in the 21st century. I think it's becoming something that women are focusing on. So kudos to
For
you for that.
sure.
I love that.
Thank
Let's
you.
talk about something that I read, which I voted for. So in
Okay.
Barbados, and tell me if I say this right, because I know sometimes the Bayesian dialect is similar to the Guyanese dialect, and I'm Guyanese of background, even though I was born
Right.
in Canada, and sometimes my accent a little mix up. Sometimes I confuse, but so I know that in Barbados they got the second annual Gainan People's Choice Awards 2021. Did I say it right?
Gain on.
Oh,
Gaining on.
Gainan.
See,
Oh,
yeah,
see,
you close, you close, you close,
I
you
was
close.
trying. I was trying to practice. I totally butchered that. Gainan. Did I say it right?
Gain on.
There
Yeah,
we
gain
go. All
on.
right.
Like, what going on?
So I know this is a People's Choice Awards. I had voted when I saw it come out. You
Thank
are
you.
nominated for 6 awards. This is an amazing fleet. And if people don't know, I read that the celebration ceremonies are live streaming next week, which is
Yeah.
cool because next weekend is your birthday. I
Yes.
did my search, so we're gonna get to that. But so for those who want to know, Faith is nominated for 6 awards. This award show is being live streamed next week, March the 20th and 21st, and it's gainan.com/awards. I can
Yeah.
put that in the social media when we're done. Let me ramble off what you got nominated for, because this is some big stuff. So, Soca Artist of the Year,
Mhm.
Event of the Year for Soca Lockdown, which we're going to talk
Yes.
about, Online Event of the Year, Dancehall Song of the Year for 10 Toes Down, which is a bad tune. I was just killing that one.
Thank
Um,
you.
music video of the year and soca song of the year. Everybody who's locked on, digest that because if you don't pay attention to this woman, I don't know what's wrong with you. You got gusto. Galanso. So let me talk about the music video of the year and song of the year award for Don't Break Yet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, I want to give the credits where the credits are due. It was written by Pull the Trigger on the Paul P project. So again, big up Paul Paris,
For sure.
Fire B, Just D Crew, everybody that was involved in that. And I saw that you had production manager credits. Tell us what that was like being a production manager on your own product and how you're feeling in general for your work being recognized in your home country.
Oh man, it's amazing. It is amazing, to have that vision and then to execute it, and people love it so much that it could be nominated for an award. That feeling is really amazing for sure. Being production manager on my own set was exciting because I conceptualized the whole video. Every aspect of it, what I wanted the girls to look like, what I wanted them to wear, what I wanted to wear, set design and all of that. So just making sure that, every piece of the puzzle was perfectly fitted on the day of the shooting. Yeah. And, I also had a really good friend of mine, Black Man Chant, we call him. He's on Instagram as well. He was helping me with the production of it as well. So I gave him, a list of all the stuff that I wanted to execute.
So your vision, yeah.
Yeah, and he helped with that so that I could concentrate on being the artist as well on the day.
Man, that video is hot. Can I tell you?
Thank you.
I saw the promo and I was like, well, but wait. And then I had to go to YouTube. I was like, oh, I got a little, and it's true. I think it was Paul who, when he posted it, he posted something like, if this don't make you hot, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Something to that effect, right? And so I watched it and I was like, man, this is some serious video. What made you, like, was there any reason you wanted to get into the production manager? And is this the only time you'll do it, or do you foresee that as something you'll kind of keep pursuing?
Definitely gonna keep pursuing it. I always get ideas for videos for my songs. Sometimes even before a song is written, like I already see, how I want it to look visually and that kind of stuff. So definitely gonna, continue to give my input as it relates to my videos and stuff like that. I'm also gonna welcome, other creatives to join me in the process because one head is better, two heads are better than one at times. So definitely gonna take all the advice and different little creative tips as well. But definitely gonna continue to add my little spice to that.
Of course. And I love that. You know what for me, learning about you, I should say, learning and doing my research, I think one of the cool things I'm waiting to see what you do is evolve even bigger as an entrepreneur, because I feel like you're going to have soca artist, entrepreneur as a title, and then there's going to be all this sub stuff. And I think for me, one of the cool things is going to see how you continue to connect with other females and build that network. That's going to be so dope. So let me talk about 10 Toes Down now. The track that got Dancehall Song of the Year at the awards. This song is definitely, and I quote, a bad gal run town song. I love it. So where did the inspiration for this song come about? Because if I'm not mistaken, did this song come out during the height of the pandemic?
I think so. Yes.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
So where you get the inspiration for this? Because I know, and we're going to get to this, I know as a creative, you've had to get creative about how you put out your content. So where did you get the inspiration for this song?
Okay, so this one was also written by Pull the Trigger. When she sent it to me, we connected right away with the lyrics. So, being down for your team, and especially in the pandemic time, my team was really instrumental to me, Paul, Shanna, in getting music out, period, and connecting with fans and stuff like that. So, the song just spoke about, not giving up, and, although things may be hard right now, you just got to keep pushing forward, and got your team that gonna ground you and hold you down. So that's kind of where the inspiration came from for that.
And I love that because when you watch the video too, you see that with all the ladies around you, or all those women around you, like people you personally know.
Yep, those are all my friends.
And you know what's cool? That energy translated into the video. Like you can see that genuineness of just like friends being together. You know, this is what we do. We are the power. Like I totally got that when I looked at it at the
Right.
first instant, and I was like, I gotta ask her if those are her people. So big up all your people in the video because I love that. So let's talk about the Soca Lockdown event of the year.
Mhm.
It's a concert series you started on Instagram. Now tell us how
Yeah.
that started and like what we should expect more from that, if there's anything.
Okay, so that started because, like everybody else, at the start of the pandemic, there was a point where I won't say depression, but I went into the state where everything was uncertain. You don't know what's gonna
Yep.
happen. You don't feel like doing anything. So I just, was laying around the house, watching TV, doing nothing. And I
Yeah.
kind of had to pull myself up like, yo, you are an artist. People are gonna be looking for you for inspiration and stuff like that. You gotta find, something to do. And I was talking to a really good friend of mine who's also part of my team, Carrie. And I told him about the idea. I say, I think I should do a online concert, And I
Mhm.
was inspired by another friend of mine who did. She was singing some of her own music and stuff like that. It was kind of a concert vibe, but it was just her. I said, yo, people are gonna miss soca artists. I am going to do a soca show where it's free. People would just tune in, have fun with us.
Yeah.
Artists could connect with one another. And, I started it like that. I had four seasons, Bashment Soca, all female cast, Sweet Soca, and then the grand finale, and it was well received. People loved it. The comments, the people in the comment chat was like, "Yo,
Yep.
we going to the bar for a drink," and it was really 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 fun.
I
And
love
that's
that.
kind of how that started. I just wanted to give back to my fans and give them a little hope, give them a little inspiration, something to do while we are locked up inside. And that's how that came about. And then once we were able to get back outside, once we got that little freedom, I said I'm gonna do an outside show where we could connect personally.
Yep.
And it was a sold out show. Like I sorry that I
Well,
didn't have a bigger venue. It was crazy. It was crazy.
that's awesome. Do you think like even when we get back, the running thing is we don't know what the normal will be. There's going to be a new normal. Do you think
Yeah.
Soca Lockdown is a series that you may do maybe a couple times a year online for the people that still might be reserved about going out because we don't know, right, with vaccine and all that? Do you think Soca
Right.
Lockdown is something you'll continue to promote on Instagram and maybe do here or there once or twice a year?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm actually planning a little something for that. I haven't let the cat out of the bag as yet, so you're
Is
hearing
that
it
is that a
first.
little first news? Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so definitely planning something. So, for all these Soca Lockdown fans, definitely keep locked to the Instagram page, Soca Lockdown Bim, and my page. I'm going to be bringing something to celebrate our 1 year anniversary.
Well, make sure you keep the Planet Soca family up to date because we will
For
be sure to
sure.
be involved in that some way, somehow. Okay,
For
don't forget
sure.
us.
For sure.
So let me talk a little bit more, building on Instagram and social media. I read you love to dance. You post a lot of beautiful gratitude, motivational, and workout posts on your Instagram. How did you manage? And I think you kind of touched on it. Manage to stay motivated and focused during the pandemic, especially like you said, at a time when your income and your livelihood is not only being threatened but challenged. Like, how did you find that faith to like, pun intended, to pull yourself up out your couch and say, yo, I got to do something. Because I think with a lot of artists, I think letting people know how you found that energy to pull yourself out of the dark is important at this time. So share some of that experience with us.
Okay, so for me, how I pulled myself out of that, I would say the first thing is my environment, the people that I had around me, who won't allow you to just be a coach worm, just
Yeah, that's right.
slumbering away. So that environment, my team, my investment team as well. That environment is, so powerful. Everybody is supporting, pushing you to do better, to grow. That was one of the main things for me. And then obviously my personal goals as well. I knew
Yeah.
that I could not, sleep on myself or give up on myself, and things had to be done. So I kind of, pulled for that inner motivation. And at that time as well, I did a lot of, self-discovery and quieting everything around me to figure out exactly what direction I want to going, what I want to connect to my people at this time. Self-discovery, and that was a huge part of it. So I did a lot of self-development, reading and listening to different audios and different inspirational people on Instagram. That was really helpful for me at that time.
I love that. Are you a woman that believes in vision boards? Do you have one of those?
I have a vision wall.
Oh, that's even better. I have a vision board. You have a whole wall? I need a
Yeah.
wall because a board
Yeah,
doesn't fit everything.
I
And for
have
people
my
who don't
goals
know,
stuck up in my
yes,
bedroom, and I say affirmations every morning. At my investment group, again, it's called the takeover. Like, we focus so heavily on goal achievement, and not just looking at the goals but the identity. Who do I need to become
yeah,
to achieve these goals? I
right.
say that I want a hit song, I say that I want to be an international artist. What does that person look like? And just embodying that. And that, I think that is super important, not just being goal driven, but growing and becoming that person that you need to become.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, talking about your investment group, that takes me to my next question. So I know that on your social media you talk about, you have to look at other sources of income. You and every artist across the world totally get that. And so I know you talk about something about Money App and you talk about connecting with a mentor named Young Billionaires on Instagram. And I think that leads to, trading currencies, crypto. Now, for somebody like me, that also had reservations, so I think you were there as well, where you weren't really
Yeah.
sure. What's your advice for someone like me trying to understand and get their feet wet
Mhm.
about trading in stocks in order to just start building our income? What
Mhm.
advice would you have for somebody like me?
The first thing I would say is to get on a presentation. We do presentation calls where we like really break down
Hmm.
what it is, how we make money, how you can make money as well. And that's what I did, because as you say, you're totally right. I had reservations because I've heard about trading before in the past. You hear different
Yeah.
people saying different things, people who may not have even traded before. And I was put in a position where, as you said, I had to find another stream of income, because again, my goals could not suffer. I wanted to release music, I wanted the world to hear more of Faith. And I prayed and I said, God, just send me something, that could supplement my income right now and that would not take me away from my passions. And
Right.
as you said, Young Billionaires, his name is Kyle Lashley. His brother is a really good friend of mine. He does all of my pictures. So most of my photo shoot pictures you see on Instagram, that's his brother. And I was following him on Instagram. I saw him posting about these charts and about making money. The Money app, that's MetaTrader 4. That's what we use to make money.
Hmm.
And I saw him posting stuff and I was like, yo, bro, what is this? I need to know more. Tell me more about this. So, I
Yeah.
got on a presentation call and they broke down to me what we do. We partnered with an academy. It's called the I Am Mastery Academy. It's
Hmm.
the number one leading foreign exchange trading platform in the world. It has over 400,000 customers. It's debt free. It's been listed on Forbes. So when I got all that information, I was like, okay, this is making sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump into it, learn, be coachable, be teachable, just learn everything, become a student. And it has been, one of the best investment decisions I've made, because I was able to produce music in 2020, produce videos, and also help others to do the exact same thing. So I absolutely love it. So for someone that may, be looking at it, not sure, I would say to seek the education for yourself first,
Yeah.
to find out exactly how you could become a part of it. And then I would connect you with my mentor, connect you with people who've been doing it for years, so that all your questions are answered. You feel as comfortable as you need to be, and
Right.
just go for it.
I think that's the key thing is research. So I will be connecting with you after this interview.
No problem. I got you, girl. I got you.
Thank you. So now that, when I started the interview, we talked about the month of March being the month that we celebrate women. And just because you're an entrepreneur, you're an artist, and you're in the music scene, these next questions are kind of leading to that and the connection with the music scene. So, in your opinion, what's the biggest challenge facing women in the Caribbean music scene?
Uh, the biggest challenge, I would say because it is so male dominated right now, females have to fight a little harder to push through that noise to, like, look at me, I'm
Yeah,
here, kind of thing. But the women have been doing a fantastic job in that, showing up, showing out, like, yeah, look at me, I'm here, I'm serious. Let's do business, that kind of stuff.
yeah,
And not just be seen as a pretty girl or a pretty face and nice body.
yeah.
I would say that that's one of the biggest challenges for sure in the Caribbean.
Which is crazy because, you think fast forward to now compared to like maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, such a difference, right? Like there's so many more female Caribbean artists, whether that's in front as an artist or behind the scenes,
Yeah.
as a, like we could pull the trigger, being a lyricist, writing
Mhm.
lyrics, making songs. You think by now, so look, let me preface this by saying to people, we're not talking about all men. We're talking about us, there's a portion of men. So
Yeah.
y'all need to cool your vibes and stop your nonsense. You
It's
understand?
true. It's true.
Because
It's
like
true.
it just I think we all, especially after this pandemic, you know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
think there just needs to be more unity, which is gonna lead me to my
Correct.
next
For
question.
sure.
If you have a young female that's watching you right now, pursue your career, knowing everything that she knows that you're doing, but she wants to go into that.
Hmm.
What is your advice for a young female wanting to go into music and knowing that the challenges she may or may not face?
Hmm. My advice, firstly, would to always believe in yourself despite of the challenges, and know that there are going to be challenges, and just
Mhm.
face them, learn from them, grow through them. Always keep your head on, be grounded in your values and your truth, and connect with other females as well, connect with other
Yeah.
females. If you could get a mentor, I think that's fantastic. Having a mentor in anything, somebody to help and guide you through the process, would be fantastic. And yeah, just keep going, don't ever give up. This is 7 years for me. I can't believe that's been 7 years
Wow.
already. But
Congrats.
definitely don't give up on yourself if you're truly passionate about what you say you are passionate about.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such good advice. I want to let people know that are locked on Facebook, Instagram, sorry, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I can see your comments. So if anybody has any questions in the meantime that you want to ask Faith, put it in the comments, no matter what platform you're on. I'll see it and I'll ask her. But for me, I got a few more questions for you. So I mentioned earlier, your birthday is next week. We know you're turning 25, so stay there. Just kidding. You could
I
be, I'm
wish.
telling you, you look gorgeous. So
Thank
what would
you.
be, do you have like one wish for your birthday? Everybody has this one thing, whether it's maybe something more grounded, right? Like for your birthday, I've just hit a milestone. I have another achievement I want to try and do in the year. Do you have anything you like, you're looking forward to for the next, for your birthday after, for the next year?
I'm looking forward to more growth for sure. After starting my personal development, spiritual journey, the growth that I've seen in my 27th year has been mind blowing.
Hmm.
And I know with, who I'm surrounded with now, like many individuals that, that's just the focus 24/7, that my 28th year is going to be out of this world. So on my actual birthday, I just want to connect with that, set intentions. I want a peaceful day. I'm going on a staycation. So glad that we could go back outside.
Oh, God.
So I'm just going to be, soaking that all up, speaking my truth, speaking what I want to see. And yeah, that's what I'm most excited about for
So,
sure.
as a fan, so am I, because I can't wait to see what's coming next. And speaking of that,
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a preview of what's coming next. I've already been sent it,
Of course
but I
you
wa-
do. Of course.
but I want to know, and I love telling people like I got it before you. But what next is coming for you? What can we expect? Is there new music? Maybe an EP, album, or something, a single? What are you working on that you can share with us?
Okay, so I've been working on a lot of things, trying to compile, as I say, the messages that I really want to get across. And the first thing will be a single. I will be releasing it on my birthday as well. So I'm letting that one out to Dubai for our Planet Soca family. So that's
Congrats!
gonna be a really big thing on my birthday for me as well. And I just want to get the messaging across that, women who are boss ladies, like yourself, who are professional, that it's okay to explore your sexuality and be free from judgment, just being yourself, like totally being authentic to you. And because of my discovery, I wanted to get that out because I kind of struggle with that as well, like totally being myself, not worrying what others are going to think or say about me and my journey. So I want that, women could connect with that, identify with that, and yeah, just take over the world.
Love
So
it.
that's one of gonna be my main messages, and I just want to show more of faith as well. So the music that's gonna come out now are gonna be different parts of my personality, the boss woman I am, the little body I am, the romantic, the quiet, every single thing that is faith. I want to bring that to my people because I find that the more authentic you are, the more you can definitely attract your tribe and who identifies with who you are.
Yeah, you're right. It's all about the energy you put out there, what you put out there to put to fruition. Like the people don't realize the power of your tongue is very important. It's very,
Very.
very important, especially as an artist too. Like,
Mhm.
you're doing music, but you also know that that music is influencing other people. So
Mhm.
it's really speaking of that, because I forgot to ask this question earlier.
Mhm.
With your music and knowing that you connected with Pull the Trigger, big up Pull the Trigger because I saw her
For
repost our
sure.
interview. How did you two connect? And what
Mhm.
was it about her that you were like, yo, I need her to be writing and helping me write? Like, I need her. What was
Mhm.
about it? How was about her?
So Paul Paris actually introduced us. He connected us. He said, "Yo, I got a dope writer. Would love to introduce you guys." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Sure, let's see what she has."
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out to her, and she actually came over to my house, and we sat and we had a conversation about the direction, what I wanted to put across. And just connected on a personal level as well before we even started doing work. So for me, right there, that was kind of the secret. That was kind of the sauce for me. And then when she sang back the first song, it was like
That's
hit the
it.
nail on the head. All
Yeah.
right, I see you. I see you. I see you connecting with me. All right, all
I
right.
love that.
And and then from there we just been working together. We did Don't Break Cat together. We did work together. We did 10 Toes Down. And we got some more that we have not even released as yet. So love to be working with her. She is a darling. She's a March born as well. So I guess that's why we connected so good. But definitely love working with her for sure.
Oh, big her up, because like I said, like I love finding women that I even like, because again, yes, I'm an interviewer, but I'm also doing research and like I'm a fan. So like
Right.
finding out all the people, and I said this to Paul too last season, like finding out all the people you guys connect with and work with is so cool because it takes you down a rabbit hole to see who else she's building that you don't
Yeah.
know, right? Because people
Yeah.
forget you guys are the artists, you're in front, you're there, but
Mhm.
like there's this whole team behind you that's helping you build, right?
It's
So
true. It's true.
kudos to her, and I'm glad. It's all about energy, connection, and energy.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
definitely.
So you ready for me now? Because we're gonna play a game.
All right, let's go on.
So for everybody locked on, I wanted to do a new thing with the ladies of the zone. It's really called the ladies of the zone. Get to know them. It's kind of like a this or that, a quick thing. So I'm gonna ask you a handful of questions, and you
Okay.
are gonna tell me the first thing that pops in your mind.
All
And
right.
even if it's a little dirty, I'm okay with it. We're going down this
All
road.
right. All right. All right. Let's
First
go.
two questions I think are a little easy. So the first one is, when you're feeling nice, what
Mm-hmm.
is your favorite go-to song right now?
Uh, what is my favorite go-to song? I like wait, when I'm feeling nice. What kind of nice you mean?
Oh, that depends on where you want to go with this. I'm okay with whatever kind of. Okay, how about this? I'm having a good day nice,
Uh-huh.
or I'm feeling sexy nice.
All right, all right. So, having a good day, nice. I would say my go-to song is Protege. Um, what's the name of the song now?
I know what
The
you're
one
talking
that
about. It's
goes,
like, yeah,
which
I know
one?
what you're talking about. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name. Ah,
It goes, if I ever make it in a life.
I-
Royalty. I think it's called
yeah,
Royalty.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a big
yeah.
tune. Big up, Prodigy. That track is bomb. I love that
Yeah,
track.
so that's my go-to song for nice day. And then, feeling a little sexy, I would say Shensia.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is Comfort.
Oh, you want to sing a lyric? I have to ask. I had to.
All right, let me see. How does it go down?
I can't even remember myself, but I know what you're talking about. Oh, man.
I think
see, this is why interviews are bad.
Bend over, make me stop it up. Tight hold on me, pum pum fat. I don't know all the words. Make all me go back.
Hey, we go Shensia. That's a bad track, yes?
It's true.
All right,
It's true.
here's my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite date movie, or I'll give you a blind movie in general.
Favorite date movie?
Mm-hmm. Like if you're on a date,
Uh-huh.
you know, and you're there home with your friend, and you want to put on a movie. What is your favorite movie?
Okay, so I don't watch too much TV, but I did watch a lot during quarantine, and I really like The Invisible Man. Do you know that one?
You know what's funny? I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list, my Netflix list.
Yeah, that one is really good. I really enjoyed that one, and that was a date night as well. So
excuse me. Hey there. I'm gonna go put that on later because my date's outside here. He's waiting for me. Sneakers or heels?
Sneakers.
I like sneakers too. Fortune or fame?
Fortune.
Mm-hmm. Phone call or text?
Depends. Text.
You know what? I have this discussion with friends too. Like it depends. Like if I'm in the mood, I'll chat to you. But if I'm not, just text me, man. I ain't gonna just let me know. I don't feel like talking. Yeah. And because you work out, cardio or weights?
Weights.
Eggs or pancakes?
Eggs.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Okay, now we get into the good one. Sugar cake or guava cheese?
Sugar cake.
Mobby or ginger beer?
Mobby.
Bake or coconut bread?
Bakes.
Sweet or sour?
Both.
I guess that's the same question as salt or sugar, because I could mix the two of that and be happy in life. Sugar. Morning or night?
Night.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Or as Guy say, you buck to lose. You buck to. And my last question is this. In the honor of celebrating women, what woman or what women in your social or family circle would you like to shout out today and why? Okay,
so in my circle, I want to shout out Pody Trigger for sure, for being a phenomenal writer.
Yes.
I have a friend called Tracy Fowler. She started something called Conscious Folk, expressing, how we deal with wellness in the Caribbean. I think that's really important. So shout out to her. All my music sisters, shout out to you guys, for making it through this tough time. Yeah. Who else? Shout out the ladies of the Takeover team, my investment group, Big It Yourself, for sharing and empowering women. We have a group called She Trades as well, which is just women. The guys always get vexed when we got events and they're not included. So shout out She Trades.
Hey fellas, you can be involved in everything. Haul yourself and rest yourself.
Settle. Yeah, and shout out to yourself for being an amazing host. I really enjoyed this interview, and I really do hope that we get to do lots more together.
Hey man, I keep my promise, eh? So I already told the Planet Soca family, I'm like, whatever she's got coming next, we're supposed to be on it. I didn't give two rats. Like, it has to happen.
Appreciate that.
I'm a bully. That. They know. I'm a big of my Planet Soca family because they know, man. Sometimes they just like, look, Nats, whatever you want, go ahead. So I gotta big them up for this. Let the people know where they can find you on all your social media, of course.
Okay, so Faith Calendar across the board. I'm mostly on Instagram. That's my platform. So you can find me at Faith Calendar. Their calendar is Callender. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. You want to be the first to see this new song that I'm dropping for sure. Faith Calendar on there as well. And yeah, stay connected because I got a lot more stuff to bring for you guys. So Faith Calendar, that's me. You can feel free, DM me, shout me, hail me up. I'm the
She
type that love to,
responds.
yeah.
She responds to you. She will talk to you. I
Yes,
love
I
it.
will.
Oh my God. Faith, thank you so much for being here today on The Zone. You are episode 1 of season 3 for celebrating the ladies. So big up yourself, round of applause. I have to ask before we go, because I do, and I want to hear your beautiful voice, only if you're up to it. Could you give us a sound, any song you want, whether it's Don't Break Yet or 10 Toes Down? Give us a sample of you.
Okay, no problem. I'll give you a little bit of Don't Break Yet.
Okay, cool. I'm ready.
All right. All right. So boy, you better focus. My potion is potent. Open wide and look in your eyes. Pretty like a lotus. Trouble any night time, start bucket up. Sweet to the belly and sweet to the mouth. Real hot gal, I'ma hear scream out. If your body in the bed and you don't bake low. Tell me that you're ready for it.
Ooh, ooh.
Tell me that you're ready for it. Hey.
Ooh, ooh.
Tell me that you're ready for it. Hey. Tell me that you're ready for it. Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Don't break yet. You had a lot of mouth.
I
You had a
love
lot
it.
of mouth. You quite know the bag of braco.
Woo! Big up Faith Calendar for being here on the Zone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having
I
me.
love it. And of course, big up everybody that locked on Planet Soca via Facebook, via Twitch. We're going to have this up on YouTube later. Faith, I'm going to be sending the interview to your people so we can post it up everywhere so everybody can see. I
Yes,
also want to
please.
pick up, I think it's Denise Hines. I think I said it right. She said she trades.
Yes.
Big love. I'm going to be in contact with you again. Thank you so
No
much for being here
problem at
today.
all.
On behalf of Planet Soca, of course, DJ Simply Smooth, Maverick Customs, Rhythm Stream, Mr. Roots of Wiz Records. I can't wait to see what more you have. So your fans are going to be excited and waiting. Next week, happy early birthday, girl.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. You have a great day and we will chat soon.
Thanks for having me, man. Yes, we
No
will.
problem. Bye.
Bye.
So thank you to everybody that locked on to season 3 of The Zone, episode 1 with Faith Calendar from Barbados. Make sure you hit her up on all social media at Faith Calendar, especially on Instagram because she is there. Again, we're going to be here next week, Saturday, for our second episode. That is going to be March 20th. We'll be live broadcasting 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, it's going to be great. I can't tell you who the artist is yet next, but she's my people. That's all I'm going to say. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, Planet Soca, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. Also, don't forget to check out your girl, MCNadzzz. It's MCNadzzz on all social media platforms. You can also find me at vibe105to.com. I am a radio personality there every Tuesday. I do the afternoon vibe at 2 p.m. Eastern, so you can check us out. I will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good Saturday. Peace.